Hey everybody, it's Benny One, and I'm back at you with another movie series. And today we're going to be starting off the Indiana Jones movie series, everybody. That's right, we are starting off with 1981's Raiders of the Lost Ark, everybody. This movie sees a archaeologist slash adventurer, Indiana Jones, being hired by the U.S. government to find the long lost Ark of the Covenant, everybody. That is right. This movie takes place in 1936. It is directed by the great Steven Spielberg himself, everybody. And George Lucas helped write the screenplay for this movie and is also a producer on this, too. So that's magic right there. Those two, Steven Spielberg and George Lucas working together, magic, everyone. That's right. So, our big star of this movie's franchise is Harrison Ford himself, plays Indiana Jones. And besides Han Solo, he is so well known for this character. Like, I would say for some people, he's more well known for Indiana Jones than he is Han Solo. I'm a 50-50 kind of guy. Like, I enjoy that we get his Han Solo and we get his Indiana Jones. They're both great characters. But yeah, Indiana Jones is awesome because he's this college professor who's an archaeologist, and then he's also this badass, like, action adventure hero guy that gets himself stuck in these sticky situations that he can always find his ways out of. It kind of reminds me um, of Jack Sparrow in the Pirates of the Caribbean movies a lot, where he's just in these really crappy situations where he's like, what in the hell is this guy gonna do? And he always gets his way out. He always finds his way out. Like, it just reminds me a lot of that. Well, at least the Jack Sparrow thing mimicked that. So, because this movie happened way before that came out. So, Karen Allen plays Marion, the love interest in the movie. She is a great female lead character in this movie. Awesome. And her and Indy's banter back and forth with each other because they had a relationship in the past that did not end well. So that makes for some great character interaction and a great love story between the two. So, and she does come back eventually in the fourth movie, which is pretty cool. John Rhys Davis plays Salah. I might have said his name wrong, but he plays their aide, the person that helps them in Cairo. And a little fun fact about him: he's actually the guy that played Gimli in Lord of the Rings movies. So he's really tall in real life. They just made him look short in that movie. So he also was in a James Bond movie. He was in a Timothy Dalton Bond movie. So in case anybody didn't know that. And Paul Freeman plays Belloc, everybody. So those are like our big main cast members in the movie. So this movie still today is the best action adventure type movie that there has ever been, even decades later, you guys. And there are still movies trying to replicate what this original Indiana Jones movie did, you guys. Even the new Indiana Jones and the ones that came after this have tried to replicate this movie. So, and in my opinion, I would say the closest media form that has really come close to and captured what Indiana Jones is all about is the Uncharted franchise, the video game. So, who knows? Maybe the Tom Holland movie will knock it out of the park. Who knows? And this movie does such a good job with the action and the suspense, like, and just the character building alone. Like, the movie, this first Indiana Jones is so great at character building while we're on this action suspense thrill ride, everybody, because there is a cold open in this movie that slowly just opens, and then the suspense just keeps getting built up and built up. Like, they don't introduce you to any of the characters. Like, you don't really find out who Indiana Jones is until, like, the cold open is, like, almost done, and you're done with the big boulder scene and everything. And, like, it just builds the suspense up so well in the opening part of this movie. And it has you on the edge of your seat within like the first 15 minutes. Like they got you hooked with this first opening scene. Like you're just totally bought in. And that right there spells for an amazing movie, everybody. And the movie moves at such a quick pace, but it is so masterfully directed and produced by Steven Spielberg and the crew that he had, and the story that him and George Lucas wrote and came up with for this fabulous character, you guys. Like, you can watch these fast-paced action adventure movies as long as they're done well and they're structured well, they're directed well, they're acted well. Then that fast-paced thing doesn't really detour and take you away from the movie because it was so well done. And this is a prime example of a movie like that, you guys. Prime example. And John Williams. Has John Williams ever done a bad score in a movie? Like, seriously. What do you need to say about the guy? It's John Williams. His music is amazing. It fits the scenes. When there's a tense scene, or an action scene, or a little love scene, or just when they're sitting down talking, his music is perfect, you guys. Whether it was for Star Wars, Jaws, Harry Potter, Indiana Jones. He's done so much stuff. Superman. I mean, his music is amazing. Like, it's John Williams. It's John Williams, everybody. So, like I said, the movie's awesome. It's directed well. It's acted well. Its pacing is like so perfect. The action's amazing. Just phenomenal, you guys. The music's off the charts. This movie is a 10 out of 10 for me, everybody. That is right. Woo! We are starting the Indiana Jones franchise off with a banger, everybody. 10 out of 10. That's right, everybody. If you guys did like this video and you haven't hit that subscribe button, consider doing that for me. I would appreciate it. And don't forget to hit that like button. It helps my channel out a lot. And don't forget to smash that notification bell, everybody. Keep getting all my updated videos that way. And I'll be catching you on the tube laters, because I have spoken.